in a town cloaked by an endless twilight where the sun was just a distant memory, lived a boy named Leo. Unlike other children who feared the encroaching gloom, Leo found a strange comfort in it. He wasn't afraid of the dark. He was friends with it. His only companions were the shadows that stretched and swayed, whispering secrets only he could hear. They were his playmates, his confidants, his family. He would spend his days in the abandoned clock tower, the one place where the shadows were longest and deepest. There he would dance. Leo's dance was a silent conversation. His movements were fluid and graceful, a story told without words. He'd leap, and a tall, slender shadow would leap with him. He'd twirl, and a dozen smaller shadows would spin around him like a whirlwind of dark silk. To any outsider, he was just a lonely boy dancing by himself. But in his world, he was the conductor of a grand, silent orchestra, a king ruling over a kingdom of silhouettes. The townsfolk, however, didn't understand. They saw his dance as a strange, unsettling ritual. They'd whisper, "There's the boy who dances with shadows," their voices laced with a mix of pity and fear. They kept their children away from him, warning them about the boy who preferred darkness to light. One day, a traveling circus came to town, bringing with it a spectacle of blinding lights and roaring sounds. The townspeople were ecstatic, flocking to the vibrant tent that stood in stark contrast to their grey world. The ringmaster, a man with a booming voice and a dazzling smile, promised a show that would chase away the darkness forever. Leo, drawn by the unusual commotion, peeked inside. He saw acrobats flying through the air, clowns juggling fire, and animals performing impossible tricks. But what caught his eye was a lone ballerina dancing under a single brilliant spotlight. Her name was Luna, and her dance was the opposite of his. Where Leo's dance was a dialogue with the dark, hers was a celebration of light. Every pirouette seemed to capture the spotlight. Every leap scattered shimmering rays across the stage. The audience was mesmerized. After her performance, Leo found her backstage. He didn't speak, but instead began to dance. His shadows emerged from the corners, stretching towards him. Luna watched, not with fear, but with fascination. She saw the beauty in his silent world, the stories his shadows told, and for the first time, Leo felt seen, not for the strangeness of his dance, but for the art within it. Luna invited Leo to perform with her. The ringmaster was skeptical, but Luna was insistent. That night, the stage was set differently. Half was bathed in Luna's brilliant spotlight, and the other half was draped in Leo's familiar, comforting darkness. The music began, and Luna started her dance of light. Then, from the shadows, Leo emerged. He danced his silent story, his shadow partners twirling around him. Slowly, their two worlds began to merge. Luna would dance into his darkness, and her light would create new, playful shadows for Leo to dance with. Leo would step into her spotlight, and his form would cast a single, bold shadow that danced in perfect sync with her. It was a breathtaking duet of light and shadow, a dance of balance and harmony. The crowd, which had once shunned Leo, was now on its feet, their applause echoing through the tent. They finally understood. They saw that light cannot exist without shadow, and darkness has its own unique beauty. Leo was no longer the strange boy who danced with shadows. He was an artist, a storyteller. He had found his place, not by shunning the darkness or the light, but by dancing with both. And in that perfect balance, he found not just acceptance, but a light all his own. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, remember to like and subscribe for more.